Eugenie Sage. Tēnā koe, Ms Sage.
Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker. Pleased to take a short call on the Resource Management Restricted Duration of Certain Discharge and Coastal Permits Amendment Bill. Mr Speaker, it's a beautiful 2-hour walk through mixed rata and Pahutakawa forest from the source of the Tarawera River at Lake Tarawera to the Tarawera Falls. The river has shaped spectacular gorges and deep pools for swimming, and above the falls a torrent of water suddenly disappears underground to re-emerge out of fissures in a 60-metre rhyolite cliff. It creates a very spectacular waterfall. The Tarawera Falls are one of New Zealand's natural wonders. They are part of a scenic reserve, and the water here is clean and clear. You can see the bottom. And from the falls down, some distance downstream, the Tarawera is all that New Zealand rivers should be: clean, clear and beautiful. Closer to the sea at Kawarau, the Tarawera is a national disgrace rather than a natural wonder. It's a national disgrace because we continue to allow the Tasman pulp and paper mills, now operated by Karaholt Harvey and Norske Skog, to pollute the river. The mills are responsible for the longest running industrial pollution in New Zealand. They have turned the river into a black drain. Yes, it is improving, but it is still totally unacceptable, and that is what this bill is about remedying. Because the Green Party wants all of our rivers, from their source to the sea, to be clean and healthy. We want an economy where businesses use modern technology to reduce their impacts on the environment. There are 148 submissions on this bill. 128 of those submissions supported the bill. Those submitters wanted the river to be cleaned up so that people can collect kai, so that they can swim in the river, and so that the Tarawera is returned to its pre-1955 state. The Green Party cares about these places and it cares about people. And I'm very proud of my colleague, Catherine Delahunty, for standing beside the community of Kawarau, beside Ngāti Tuwharetoa, Ngāti Awa and Ngāti Rangatihi, and working hard for a clean river as well as jobs at the Tasman mills. Mr Speaker, there's a well-known Māori whakatauki: ko o te awa, ko o. I am the river is me. Catherine Delahunty lives that whakatauki. She came to Parliament to clean up the Tarawera River, and this bill is part of her huge mahi for the river in advocating for the community for a clean river. As others have said, it amends the Resource Management Act to put a 5-year time limit on the term of a coastal permit or a discharge permit that was issued under the Exceptional Circumstances section in the Act. The Tasman mills have operated in Kawarau for more than 50 years. Section 107.2a was inserted into the RMA specifically to provide for its discharges. It allows the discharge even if it impacts on fish and other aquatic life, and even if it causes a conspicuous change in the colour of the river. Thanks to Section 107.2a and claiming exceptional circumstances, the mill has twice got resource consents which allow it to continue the discharge of pulp and paper effluent, including organochlorines, into the river. The RMA doesn't contain any definition of exceptional circumstances. It contains no limit on how long exceptional circumstances can apply. There's no restriction on it being used more than once in relation to the same activity. This bill would apply considerably more certainty by limiting exceptional circumstances to 5 years. That would provide time for a transition, and it would provide a strong incentive to consent holders, in this case the Kawarau mills, to reduce their impacts sooner rather than later. Now, the submission of Norske Skog and Karaholt Harvey was that they were working to improve the colour of their discharge, but there is no commitment to doing that in a timely way or to significantly reducing the other impacts of the mill's discharge. This bill would change that. It is a stand for a clean river. The work of the Land and Water Forum isn't going to change the state of the Tarawera. This bill would. That's why it should be passed. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
Sorry, the member's already spoken. Point of order, the Honourable Member Materia Ture.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just was there speaking to both the Clerk of the House, and I referred this to you too, that to confirm that Catherine Delahunty could take the second 5 minutes, and the Clerk of the House confirmed that that was the case.